trying. I told you, I'm trying. I'm trying to get better. Trying to do a little bit more. Got better lighting. Worst intro ever. But we're here. So what I'm gonna do, I know last video I was a little down, a little doom and gloom, talking about everything wrong and, you know, just was irritating me. But you know, I like to enjoy in a little goy slop and bullshit, sports and entertainment, pop culture, that kind of thing. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play a video, and I tried to move some things around. We'll see how it works. We're going to watch a video in Gil'S Arena. Guys got some opinions. Some of them, wild. But I haven't seen this video yet. They're going to talk about like who's the best, or some of the best pure scorers to ever play the game. Basketball. Game I love. NBA. So, you know, we'll see how they do. We'll see what they talk about. Have our comments maybe here and there. Or maybe I'll just let the whole thing play through. But see what we got. Oh, another thing. I haven't exactly figured out how to get the audio from the video to like play straight through without playing through the speakers. I'm trying to lower the volume as much as possible, so I'll get on that and learn how to do that. But let's see what we got so far.
There have been plenty of elite bucket getters throughout NBA history, so Bleacher Report recently dropped a list of who they consider to be the 15 greatest pure scorers of all time.
15.
So let's take a look at the list they used. They weighted three-tier criteria to formulate the list, taking into account points per 75 possessions with a minimum of 10,000 minutes played.
Hold on. Let's look at this list real quick. Stephen Curry is the number one of Bleacher Report's 15 purest scorers of all time. Sheesh. This list is already bad. It's already got some questionable things. But let's see what they do. Kevin Durant, number 2. Okay. Michael Jordan's number 3. Joel Embiid is number 4. Now, Joel is an interesting case because he can never stay healthy, and we know what his full potential could have been if he stayed healthy. And well, it's not like he's not playing, but I don't know. It's very, very strange. LeBron, number 5. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at number 6. Now, this is interesting. I mean, Shai has been on a tear for the last 4 or 5 years. It's like 30 plus, like, guaranteed to some degree. I'm really interested to put him in some of these guys. It might be a little zealous, but I'm really interested to see what these professionals are going to say. George Gervin at number 7. Luka Doncic at number 8. Number 9 is Nikola Jokic. Number 10 is Kobe Bryant. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I already know how the panel is going to be. That Kobe is going to be the number one thing they talk about. I definitely believe he needs to be higher on this list. To have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a top 15 pure scorer than Kobe Bryant is insanity. But, you know, this is what the media does. They stir the pot. They say things just to get us talking about absolute nonsense. So, Giannis, pure scorers. It's really crazy. Kyrie, Shaq, Donovan Mitchell, and Karl Malone. There are a lot of players that, one, I can automatically see that I'm really shocked that isn't in this. I can't believe that's just not in this list. And he should be in the top 3, maybe not even probably top 3, top 2, and probably not even 2. Where's James Harden on this list? I understand James Harden has playoff unsuccess, but to not have James Harden on this list is just, like I said, to stir the pot. That's what they want to do, stir the pot. This is insanity. This is insanity, and I know these guys are going to entertain me, so let's continue the video and see what they do.
Relative true shooting percentage, the player's true shooting percentage minus the league average at the time, and free throw attempt rate, which they rank lowest to highest. So Steph Curry took the top spot on the list,
I'm not even gonna let
followed by KD.
No. Because we got to hear how they ranked it.
Those are insane qualifiers.
I know it don't matter, but we still got to see the formula of it.
So it was a 3-tier criteria to formulate the list. Points per 75 possessions with a minimum of 10,000 minutes played.
The kid that
Relative true shooting percentage, the player's true shooting percentage minus the league average at the time, and free throw attempt rate, which they ranked lowest to highest. So they dinged you if you took a lot of free throws.
they dinged you.
In terms of if you're being a pure scorer.
So James, that's what James Harden on there. This is some kid shit.
I was wondering why James Harden name went on here.
So I'm gonna say, so score. If you are an assassin at scoring that ball, you're getting fouled.
Yes, for sure.
Right?
It's the kid that did this.
No, okay, so this is the problem with this list is, no offense, all these guys up here, obviously they put the ball in the basket.
It feels like some recency bias.
No, when we're
A lot
talking
of
about
recency, a
pure
lot of
scores
recency bias.
from scores, right? People who score. It's the ability to create your own shot, the ability to get to wherever space you are, right? It's the craftsmanship of putting the ball in the basket. Now, I don't know where, right? This means all of us are scoring, right? 3, midi, ISO, post-up, flares, downstreams. Like, that means if we cut something off, cool, I can do something else. Right? If I'm going to take away your 3, I got the midi. If I take away the midi, I got the free throw. I can post up to the back. Like, you are a all-around flat scorer. And a lot of these guys just don't fit that idea.
Is it pure though, Gil? Is it
Pure. That's what pure is.
Is it ethical?
Yes.
That's crazy. But here's a list of Steph top.
So another thing I just thought about it, like how are you gonna have a list like this of pure scorers? The way Gil just explained it, being able at your peak, there's really no defenses that can stop you. Where is Carmelo Anthony? I'm trying to understand. What do you mean? These metrics about plus. I don't even think they were talking about plus minus. They were talking about everything else that didn't matter except the what it was saying, the 15 top scorers. They didn't have all these qualifiers. But not having Carmelo Anthony even on this list is beyond shaky.
By KD, MJ third, Embiid, LeBron, SGA, Iceman, George Gervin. Yeah, the one and only Iceman.
Like I'm not getting attention to
like Joel Embiid on number 4 is the cream.
like the list. I don't the order of the list. That I'm not even gonna get into the order of the list. Right? That's why because obviously Kobe's gonna be 1.
Yeah,
Kobe, KD, Michael Jordan. When it comes to pure scoring, they're top 3. No, how you put it in order, that's up to you. But those are the top 3 most purest scorers. Curry will be in that category.
Kyrie for sure.
Kyrie. Giannis wouldn't be in there. Shaquille O'Neal wouldn't be in there.
James Harden is in there.
James Harden. LeBron wouldn't be in there. Like, but this
LeBron
is
not a pool scorer?
No.
I put Ant-Man in there. Ant-Man in there?
Yeah, no, he has. Yeah,
He got done.
T-Mac, Melo's on this list.
I put AI in there.
You can put people argue for AI, but you're talking about Larry Bird is on this list, right? Pistol Pete is on this list.
Do you consider Jokic?
No Allen Iverson?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Not even efficiency.
He's a 3 level.
You can put Joker on. He's posting up. He's ISOing. He's hitting the middies. He's hitting the 3. He hit the free throw. So you will put him in this category.
I don't know. He'd be the only big.
I don't know.
He's the first
you
big.
know Hakeem.
Yeah, for real.
Right, he didn't extend to the 3-point line, but that's something new. But shit, Dirk.
But he's dunking
but
when
Dirk Nowitzki.
But wouldn't Jokic be the number 1 big though?
No.
As a pure scorer?
No.
Not over
If he
Hakeem.
is the Embiid, no, Embiid
Not
over.
over Hakeem.
Jokic?
Sorry, would you put Embiid over Jokic?
Jokic is a three-level
Joker
scorer.
can't. He can't
I'm-
jump. Jumping ability is in there too. You got to be able to take off on the
You got to
motherfucker.
be able to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of guys.
Like if you would take this away, you. Oh,
Pure
jump
scorer, put the
Yeah,
ball
that's
in the
pure
basket.
score.
Right, yeah, you can jump. Yeah, that's jumping.
So we hear the
Like
term.
Vince, like I would have Vince as a pure scorer.
We hear the term free throw
One of
merchant.
them-
Yeah, that's like when you
Like
think of
number
him.
five.
Like I'm just thinking about the idea of the ball in the back. I don't care if you average 38 or not.
I get it.
The ability to put the ball in the
Go
basket.
get me a bucket.
Go give me a bucket.
Go give me a bucket, however you need to get it.
Obviously, you guys are all former hoopers.
Crawford, Jamal Crawford.
Do you feel like dinging free throws? To me, the ability to draw fouls
That's part of it.
is a part of pure scoring.
Yeah, so Shea, all of them are pure scorers. Like LeBron is a pure scorer, right? Like he can score because he's stronger, bigger. But this, when you take out physical
You
attributes
can see.
and the idea of putting the ball in the basket, that's why Kyrie will rank high.
without trying to get a foul. Like
Yeah.
I think pure scoring is taking that aspect out of it. Like I don't even need the foul.
Mm-hmm.
I go get a bucket without the referee's help. I can go get it. Like KD is one of them niggas that can go get a bucket. I don't need your help. I don't need the screen. Kyrie, one of them, I don't need a screen. AI, I don't need a screen. Vince, I don't need a screen. Cole, I don't need a screen. Mike, I don't need a screen.
Man.
Joel Embiid, hey, listen, watch out. I got him on this ice. Carmelo. Like, it's so many guys that can actually do that. Like, Karl Malone, I wouldn't put Karl Malone in there. I would,
What about somebody like Kawhi? I feel
He'll
like
be
Cool. You know,
I was just saying
you know what?
Milwaukee.
You know what's so funny?
You know what?
I don't, because when we talk about pure,
Yes.
okay, so the
Hell yeah.
problem is when we think pure and we think like scoring, the same person comes up, and if it don't look like that,
Yeah.
we don't. If it don't look like how Michael Jordan made scoring look, easy, finesse, and hurry,
Okay.
someone like Kawhi.
That's a great point right there. There's a bad, I can't even know how to describe it, but it's like if it doesn't look like Michael Jordan, like it can't be anything close to being greatness or the greatest. That's why Kobe had to play like Mike, and he put his own little twist to it. So I don't want to shortchange Kobe, but it's when we see things as humans and we see greatness, we assume that if it doesn't look exactly like that, it's not going to be, it can't be at that same level or beyond because it doesn't look what we remember when we were younger or how we interpret what greatness is. But that's a good point right there.
That choppy, you know, it just looks like. But when you think about pure scoring, it's like, yes,
He's
George Gervin. George Gervin was a scorer.
Hey, you know what? I didn't look at it.
You know what's played there? Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
those are poor.
Joe Johnson's a
Paul George,
George
Paul George,
Paul
for
Pierce.
sure.
Paul
Paul
Pierce.
Pierce and Paul George, both of them.
Yeah, Paul George, Pierce.
Brandon
Lamar, you.
Brandon Roy.
Oh, he was like Kawhi.
He go get the
No,
bucket.
no.
He could go
Brandon
get your
Roy,
bucket.
No, Brandon Roy put that ball in the basket, but back then we didn't shoot threes, so having like seeing what the rest of this game looked like somebody like Rip Hamilton was a pure scorer. He was a great 3-point shooter, but he didn't shoot three.
He didn't handle the rock.
He didn't-
He
yeah,
wasn't going
okay,
to take
yeah.
you off the dribble and go get the bucket.
Big Roy.
Young Ray Allen,
Roy
maybe?
for sure. Young Ray Allen.
Yeah.
But putting the top 15 list together is going to be what type of scoring you like. But for sure, Giannis shouldn't be in there.
That's why.
Giannis on a pure
Carmelo shouldn't be in there.
Giannis can't get
Shaq
the
should be in
bucket at will.
If we
Huh?
just say you sag on Giannis, you gotta shoot
Yeah.
You
that.
got a piece of that.
That's like you
No,
gotta put Westbrook in there.
Hey,
You gotta
hey,
put
Westbrook.
What about that?
And
you gotta put Westbrook if you put Giannis.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
if you're gonna put Giannis, then Westbrook will be better.
Yeah.
But you're going by some formula that they created
Yeah.
Yeah.
that has
I
nothing
agree
to
There was
with
a
do.
3-tier criteria, like I said,
Yeah,
40
like-
75 possessions,
Yeah.
relative true shooting percentage.
Yeah, D Wade. Like D Wade, I thought D Wade was a pure scorer. He can go out there and get you a fucking bucket.
Yeah. That
But,
championship.
so y'all don't agree with Steph being
Well, he
top on this?
D
D Wade wasn't a great
I
3-point
was-
shooter.
I'm like,
though.
I'm not gonna get into the list because their list.
I would say Steph is an
No, what I'm saying
extremely
is
pure-
their list has to do with the criteria they use. But for pure scoring,
from your guys' vantage point.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, and KD. Those are going to be the top three in every hooper, and however you put it, that's on how you like your scoring to be. But those are the top three pure scorers. And then you're gonna have
With little
Team
guards. With
Melo.
little guards, who you had?
Team Melo. You're gonna have people that's gonna go for Melo. You're gonna have who else in there?
You know who I just realized? Another person that we're not talking about? Why isn't Tracy McGrady not in that conversation? Tracy McGrady, prime T-Mac, 32 a game, the three-pointer, the post game, the midi game, the left hand to the rim game. Like, if it wasn't for injuries, T-Mac is definitely in this conversation. Absolutely.
Kyrie fan, like
I say for little
with the
guards.
ability of scoring that ball and put it in. Kyrie, like
You gotta have
You gotta
AI
have
before all of them because he averaging 27 a game. Like
Yeah.
in the era that he was in, 6 foot.
But the difference is
Score that bitch.
when it comes to Kyrie, and we say we're gonna break down all the basketball. Kyrie ability, he will post you up. He's gonna ice you. He's gonna have left hand floaters, right hand floaters. Like he has really the overall bag, man, of all hoop, man. Because no matter where you put him on the floor, post up, mid, he knew how to do all of it.
But that's the
So
difference,
he's
though.
taking.
Fair enough. Kyrie could do all that stuff, but that doesn't take away with what prime Allen Iverson was doing. If what he was doing was working at not even 6 feet, in the era he was playing with, averaging 30, 32, 27, 29, no. It's Allen Iverson, from a scoring perspective, I probably would put over Kyrie Irving from a scoring perspective. Now, if Kyrie, and it's another thing we're not taking into account is mentality. Ivo had to play like that. He didn't have great help. If you look at his career, he didn't. Like, it's just factual. He didn't have great help in his career. So, when you factor that in and think what Iverson had to do, like Kyrie, if Kyrie had to, kind of did too, when he had those 2 or 3 years before LeBron got there, he was kind of injury prone, but he could do his thing. He was doing his thing, but even with that, he was a 22, 20, 23, 20, 24 point per game scorer. He's not 32. He's like a road game in Cleveland. He's giving you 54. He's not doing that. He wasn't doing that then. He can do it. I'm not gonna sit here and shit. Kyrie is Kyrie. He's Uncle Drew. So, but I feel like it's a little different, Gil.
Technically the most complete
He is,
scorer.
but his volume of scoring.
He just no.
It never hit that.
He never was that selfish to take 25 to 30 shots.
Right. He has the capability
Yeah.
as a skill set. Like, he's the most skilled small guard that can go do it. But I say AI because AI didn't have to use all of that to go get his bucket. He just go get his bucket. I'm going to go get the
I think
bucket.
it'd be 3 or 2. Would you please? So it'll go Kyrie, Steph, AI, or Kyrie, AI, Steph.
You said what?
I'm
out of them
I'm
three.
saying AI because AI utilized his mid-range more, and he wasn't shooting as many threes. And
Yeah.
Steph can shoot the
Kyrie
three
do
and
what
Steph
AI
can
do, and he do what Steph do.
I'm going Kyrie, Steph.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie is both of them in one, I think.
Who, Steph and AI?
Because he can shoot the three crazy.
I ain't like saying that.
He got that
I'm going Kyrie one.
AI, handle AI.
Kyrie, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm going Kyrie one.
I'm going Kyrie.
Like if somebody,
What?
if somebody wanted to debate
I'm going
Kyrie as top 3,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, for
The only thing that knocks Kyrie, is because he didn't average 30 and try to average 30.
Yeah.
But when you say what can't he do,
He can do everything.
you can't. You're not going to
Yeah.
be able to knock him. Right? Jordan, you can say, oh, he didn't shoot threes, but the 3-point line was a lot longer, and that wasn't their game then. So you can knock him there. But when you say post up, fade away, this, you can't knock Kyrie on that. Dribbling, you can't knock Kyrie in it. Three in his zone, you can't knock Kyrie in the 3. You can't midi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Layup package, you can't knock him for none of it because he had it all. Like it's like he perfected. He just didn't say, "I want to go out there and score 30." I remember when he got traded to Boston.
I agree with that.
I said, "Oh, he's about to lead the league in scoring." He wanted to win.
No, he got hurt.
You know what I mean? It's like,
So he never really had a chance. So he was,
But he could.
LeBron and then Luka shit.
Like even in my era, I used like somebody with Kyrie in my era. I was like, man, If Mashburn took fucking 25 shots, who's stopping him? Like, who's stopping? Right? Who's stopping Mashburn?
What do you think about this though? AI, if he's shooting more threes in that era, it would have looked different. But you running the plays, the 2 out, all the plays they was running for AI, you're not going under on the
No,
three
you're not.
pointer with AI. I mean, he's thinking you can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get 30 a game doing what I'm doing. And your adjustments, I'm gonna adjust too. But Steph never had that problem. Like, you gotta guard me here first. You ain't gotta stop me from getting to the rim. That was AI. Stop me from getting to the rim, I'm adjust my game. Steph is, hey man, you gotta pick me up from half. And now you're giving me the layups. Now you're giving me everything I need. Same with Kyrie. Kyrie shaking your ass, baking your ass, and going to wherever he wants. But the volume was never there for Kyrie.
Derrick Rose.
I got a lot of things I don't agree with Rashard McCants, but I will give flowers when I agree. That is an excellent point right there. Iverson, like I was saying, he played in an era where the three wasn't as utilized, the spacing, again, the teammates he had. There's no way he could have played like that. Someone like Steve Nash, with the teammates he had, yeah, sure. You have, Sean Marion could spread the floor. You could have playthrough. Amari could have the paint. Steve Nash could shoot. Rajah Bell could shoot, even when they had Joe Johnson. Who did Iverson have? Aaron McKee, he won 6th Man of the Year, had a great year, but it was a flash in the pan. Eric Snow was allergic to the three-point line. Like, literally. Ty Hill, come on, man. Tom McCullough, it's unreal. So he's playing a different. You would think not having that space in Iverson would be the one who transcend the game and would be shooting threes, but no, you couldn't stay in front of him, and he owned the paint. He's getting by whoever your first defender is. The second defender is getting hop step, layup to the rim. Step back 2, 3. He was unstoppable.
No.
Your scores?
Is Derrick Rose in there?
I think he developed his shooting ability later after the injury, but D Rose, as far as
He's like John. He reminds me of John Wall type of star. Like, they're such pure score. It's like BJ. They can pass the ball so well, but the fact that their ability, speed, jumping, is like, and they get into the lane, and I'm like, well, all right. Like, so you're forcing those guys to score, because once they get to where they're getting to, it's like, oh, no one's here. High school, college, right? It's zone. So they don't know this ability of just come off and everybody's playing man, and I just beat my guy in the big, and I see the lane wide open, but I might as well just dunk this ball. So now you're turning a John Wall and a Derrick Rose type into more of a scorer than the passer, when they started off as, I can pass the hell out of this ball.
LeBron on that bitch.
And the same thing. So those
younger
guys,
LeBron was as pure as
but that's what I'm saying. He could score. It's like, think about it. If zones always made you sit here and do this, and now you get into the league and you come off the pick and roll and everything just opens up, LeBron's like, well,
pass for
all
what?
right.
Pass for what?
I don't need to say. I don't need
LeBron with the.
You know who else is a pure scorer?
When you think of that Cavs versus Ball,
Because right, ISOs, remember ISOs, post ups, all of that matters. Fadeaways and all this. He took over. You don't take over a game, but we're talking about the ability. Like, you're a pure scorer. Like you didn't score more than me, right? But you were a better scorer than me.
Like Michael Beasley.
Right, you know what I mean? You're a better scorer than me. Like, your ability to create things I just can't even think of.
Yeah.
Like,
You could go to certain spots on the floor and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Turn around and
But if you watch the game long enough, you can see, like, oh, that motherfucker score right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you sit there and be like, yo, dude got buckets in his body. You might not have the selfishness in your body, but the ability to just create shots, you'd be like, yo, that's real dangerous.
Some interesting points. What's interesting? I know LeBron has a reputation for not having a bag and not being a pure scorer, but when you watch what he did against the Celtics, I mean, I don't know what Gil's talking about. He was using the post up, using fadeaways, but Bron plays point guard, so the score is going to look a little bit different. But that's it for now. You know, I appreciate anybody. If anybody knows how I can put the audio from the video I'm watching to the videos to the OBS or things of that nature, whatever application I'm using, I appreciate it. Everyone, I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for watching Late Night Sessions. Have yourself a good night.